Welcome back to Otakus at Geeks.com. Justin here, and today we're back with more video game reviews, and we are going to be reviewing a game I have been waiting for since they announced it, Windjammers 2. And as always, I give you a brief synopsis, so here we go. 25 years later, throwing flying discs at your opponent is still cool as back in the days. Sequel to NEOGEO's cult classic Windjammers, Windjammers 2 is the perfect mix between what you love about the classic title and brand new mechanics. And there's also the same modes that's been offered since Windjammers 1, online, arcade, and versus. But what I really want to show and talk about is the new mechanics and how to play this game. Now, for those who played on the PlayStation, you're going to feel right at home because for the most part, Windjammers has kept the same core mechanics by adding new mechanics such as jumping and also something I call a slap. Well, it's like a slap back. You can slap back the disc at your opponent. You can obviously toss it before catching in the air. You can catch it while jumping as well and doing a nice smash while you're in the air, which is it takes a while to master, and it gets very challenging, especially on the hardest levels. I cannot tell you how many L's I have taken so far, online or just playing with friends and with computer, because I play on the hardest level, especially with this. But I will say the disappointment with this game comes from the lack of modes. There's nothing to offer but the gameplay, the arcade mode, and the versus. And if you don't have friends online who play this game, you're either going to be playing with strangers online, or you're just going to be playing arcade mode all the time, or just versus all the time. Arcade mode gets a nice better presentation, which actually has like a mini story towards the end, with which was a little twist, and you get to select from various opponents and use 5 rounds in all to get to the championship. You have to do 5 matches in order to get to the championship. And let's talk a little bit about the graphics before I get back to my little complaints about lack of modes being offered here. The graphics are just phenomenal, a way step up from the previous NEOGEO. Oh man, I can't talk today. NEOGEO predecessor, and it's all for it. The sprites look amazing, just really nice hand-drawn animation. The crowd looks more lively, nice presentation when you hit a goal. The sound quality is still the same with a little bit more more pump in the bass with the music. It is a phenomenal experience. The gameplay is solid. Like I said, it is challenging as hell, especially on the hardest level. But this is one of those games that if it really takes off, I want to see more modes. I can really see Windjammers as an esports type of game if we get more people into it. It is a fun blast game to play. My biggest complaint, like I said, I was alluding to, is the lack of modes. All we have is online, arcade, and versus. Now, this being a sequel, I was hoping to see something a little bit more meat on its bones, like a nice season mode or a tournament mode, online or offline tournament. Some online events for Windjammers players, but there's nothing here. And what I really was hoping to see, and maybe we'll get it if this sells enough for Windjammers 3, I want to see a create a player mode with this. I would love to create my own Windjammer and just go to town and just really upping his skills, and that way you can play with your creative people online in like a Windjammers type of tournament. But speaking of online, at the time of this playing, I did not have any problem finding opponents. Usually when I'm online, I'm reviewing this from the PS4, usually when I'm online, I have at least 30 people that is available to play with. So you're not, at this time, you're not going to have any problems finding people to play with online if you don't have friends who have the game, or if you don't have siblings or your spouses or partners, whatever, don't play games. You're going to find people to play with online, but for the most part, like I said, the game is just all about the gameplay. It's all about the presentation. The mode wise, there's nothing really here, but that does not mean this is not a game you should pick up. You should absolutely pick up this game. It is fun as hell. The new mechanics, it will take some time to get used to and master. That's something that I love. I love a challenge. And there's something like just the presentation alone is just, for me, worth the price of admission. Is this something I recommend at full price? As much as I love this game, personally, I will wait for a sale. It is only $20. So if $20 doesn't hurt your pockets, then yeah, get it today. But If $20 is something that you feel like you don't want to spend on a game that doesn't have that much to offer in terms of modes, I will wait for this to go on sale for at least $9.99 or $15 to pick it up, because if it has to offer you something for you to justify your purchase. And if the only thing they're offering online is online rank mode and just non-rank mode battles, no tournaments, no events or anything like this for a type of sports, or a sports game like this, then yeah, it's not worth the full price of admission. But like I said, graphics, gameplay is solid. It's a challenge. It's such a blast to play. I can't stress this enough. As you can see, this is my actual online gameplay right here, and I was having a complete blast. I'm actually going to play more after this review. So this is Justin from Otakus.geeks.com. I will say Windjammers 2, I love it, but wait for the sale. Catch you later days, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Peace.